This is a revolution.
All Elite
Wrestling squeeze is settled.
I want a match that is
Wonderful.
Bubbly. A paradigm shift.
You wanna kick my friend in his dick?
12,000 tickets sold in just 4 minutes.
The All Elite best tag team division in the world.
Not the Dippin' Dots! The damn Dippin' Dots didn't do anything to anybody!
And welcome to episode number 22 of the All Elite Hour. My name is Brian with MARKEDOUT Wrestling Podcast, and this podcast is brought to you by the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. It is the best source. It's my favorite source for anything AEW. You get news, you get past interviews with all the AEW wrestlers. You get fucking just any kind of rumors. You get, there'll even be notes about like when their birthdays are. So you'll even know when their fucking birthdays are. So that's information that I bet you didn't know that you needed, but it's there. So go join the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. Yeah, that's how you can listen to this podcast. You can also go to MARKEDOUT Wrestling on YouTube, and you could find it there as well. Please go subscribe so you get notified for when these episodes drop. Now, on this show, we actually are a man down, and let me introduce the rest of the roster for AEH. We've got MJ. How are you, brother?
I'm the rest.
You're the rest. You're the
rest of the roster.
You're the number two, or you're the number one. I'm the number two. Either way, we could flip flop. That's fine.
Hey man, 2 number ones make 11, so let's be that.
That's true. We could be two ones. That's right. Kyle is he was not able to record with us. Sad face. That's okay. He'll be back. But until then, we're gonna do things.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. In 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Which is 2 weeks. 2 whole weeks. So we will have a special guest, perhaps. We're still trying to figure out who the fuck that's gonna be, but either way, yeah, we'll see Kyle in 2 weeks. But on this episode, we're going to talk a little bit about Dynamite, of course. We're also going to talk about Fyter Fest that's coming up this upcoming week. The 2-day event. We have the whole card, so we'll kind of give our just kind of go over the entire thing, give our predictions, what we think is going to happen, what we don't think is going to happen, who's going to show up, etc., etc., etc. MJ, how about let's do some questions. Let's do some group questions because we've got a few. You ready for that?
I'm more than ready, man. I'm more than ready to do that.
There you go. That's the answer that I want.
No fuck-ass questions that were 2 weeks ago, damn.
Yeah, that's right. No, these are good ones. All right, so this one first comes from Jalen Britt. And Jalen's question is, which mid-card star do you think will be a main event star 5 years from now? Thank you, Jalen.
That's whew. It's a simple but yet hard question.
Right? That's a good question.
If I could, I'm not doing it off the top of my head. I'm doing it off of what I see now.
Speak with your heart, MJ.
Joey Janela.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what mid-carder in a main event star 5 years from now. Yeah, I mean,
technically he's already main evented. Technically.
No, what, the unsanctioned?
That's a technically though.
Or lights out or whatever. Yeah, right.
Yeah, technically.
Joey Janela. All right, okay. I mean, he definitely has the crowd behind him. I'll give him that.
Well, wait a minute. What do you mean by that?
What? Well, I'm just saying that the way that he's been portrayed so far, I mean, it's not like he hasn't really been around the main event, right? Except for.
Do you think he can make it?
Well, that's kind of what I was getting at. I mean, if they, I mean, I like his style. I like his promo work, but I mean, so far, I feel like he's kind of bounced around. You know, he hasn't really had. I don't know. I guess he's kind of been what do they say? A man without a country.
Did you like him on Dynamite this week?
I did, and so I do like the pairing of him with Sonny Kiss. I do like that. What are they called? Bad Romance? Is that the team name they're going by now? I dig that. So maybe they'll I don't know. Maybe they'll become like the next hottest tag team, and then who knows? 4.5 years from now, he'll super kick Sonny through the barbershop window, and then he'll go on his.
What
main
about
event.
the promo did? You watch that promo they did, right?
I did. What did you think about it?
I wish it wouldn't be that short. You know, and it kind of feels like the audio's kind of out sometimes. Can't really hear Sonny.
You can't what?
I can't really hear Sonny sometimes.
Oh, really? How come?
Every time he talks, it just feels like maybe a microphone clip is too far away or something.
I see. So a microphone placement potentially could be the problem. Okay. All right. I like where your head's at. For me, I am going to say, and I'm pretty sure I've said this before on a similar question, but he's technically not on the roster right now, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say that I'm hoping that he will be fucking Matt Cardona. I hope that he gets, I mean, he's been a mid-carder. Pretty much his almost entire WWE life he was. So he's a mid-carder. So, I mean, technically, I don't know about 5 years from now. I mean, maybe he'll be a main eventer 5 months from now, but yeah, maybe that's a bad answer then, because I don't know.
It's weird for him because when he started in WWE, he first started working with The Undertaker, and that's weird.
That is weird. Yeah.
It's really weird doing one-on-one and handicap matches and being involved in main events with Edge and stuff. It's just
right. It's like, where do you go from there?
I think that's why people give him respect and stuff. You know what I mean?
True. Oh yeah.
It just.
That's another reason why, like, another guy like Zach Gowen, like, when he first broke in, I mean, the first stuff that he was doing on TV was with Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper, like,
and Brock.
And Brock, yeah. And then one of his first pay-per-view matches, I believe, was against Vince McMahon, the fucking owner. So, like, that's crazy. The guy was like 21 years old, so it's like, all right, give him a little bit of a break. But anyway, yeah, that's for another podcast. But all right, next question. Let's go. This one is from Joshua Mendoza. Thank you, Joshua. And his question is, what kind of styles of wrestling should be first learned when going into the industry, and what styles should be avoided? Whoa.
That's a perfect question. I know how to answer this question.
Yeah?
Listen, the first thing you do when you start the wrestling business is you tape a string on the top of a door space, and you just start punching the string.
That's true. It's almost, and then you. So the first day of school too, go up to your trainer and just punch him in the face. It's like jail. You just want to set the tone. You want to show who's boss. You want to show who the alpha is in the room, and then also you want to piss in the ring too. That's like just an old. I think that's George Hackenschmidt used to do that.
What the fuck? I don't know. What to avoid is trainer's name Bill DeMont.
Yeah. Well, no, I've heard he's a good trainer. Like, he's good at, doing like the drills and stuff, but I've heard it's not so fun.
Well, wait, wasn't the question styles? What styles to avoid?
Yeah. Well, so it was what styles of wrestling should be. Well, so what styles should be first learned, and what styles should be avoided?
Anything Ray Phoenix does.
Anything
you'll break your fucking ankle.
Yeah. Well, that's true.
Well, if he means avoided at first, you know what I mean, then I wouldn't try to do his shit at first.
No. I mean, you shouldn't.
But seriously, just do old school wrestling. Straight old school. Exactly what you need to do first, because that's how they started.
Exactly. It's all about the fundamentals.
And people gotta think half these people that are in the company are from that old era and everything. So
that's true.
And plus, you got Billy Gunn. He's from it, man. He's one of those oldies that's been through countless and countless big names and everything.
Oh yeah. Plus, I mean, you got Dean Malenko back there. You have Jerry Lynn back there.
Oh man, that's why everyone's jumping everywhere.
I know, right? And then you got fucking
That's probably who
Jake
taught
the
Dusty how to
Snake
do
running
the
around.
Destroyer. Oh man, see,
Right. You got everyone there.
yeah, but
Right.
with Snake though, he's been out of wrestling for a while. So I think the only way he knows how it works is on the mic now. So
Yeah, and that's
it
fine.
seems that Arn has a more wrestler approach other than, all these other retired people just helping people on mics and everything.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. As far as styles though, I mean, yeah, like you said, what I would suggest is I agree, just the fundamentals and stuff, of course, and the styles that should be avoided. This one actually, death matches. Don't just jump right into that, because I mean, like, it's so easy. I've heard so many stories of people that get training and then they just go into that because there's opportunity, I guess, because not a lot of people necessarily want to do it. But I mean, that's the only thing that I could suggest. But who the fuck am I? I had a cup of coffee wrestling on shows and stuff that felt like a million years ago. So
I mean, that's how John Moxley started, man.
Well, that's true. I mean, some guys
sauce
can.
to the forehead.
Right. Yeah. Right. All right. So thanks for the question, Joshua Mendoza. All right. And the last one. Ooh, this one might be a little controversial, but that's okay. We'll talk about it on AEH. This one comes from Fleezus Christ. I like that name.
Okay.
Fleezus Christ. And they said, will Sammy be treated the same in AEW after he comes back from his suspension? What do you think?
Yes, because they're already treating him the same now. I saw his video on YouTube and I saw the comments and people are still backing him because he's actually showing an effort. Like some other people that are just writing out their fucking shit, He's actually going on video because this is why I can't really hate on him so much, because he was vlogging his whole life before. So that means that he was actually changing from that point of time that he didn't think anyone was gonna know. You know what I mean? It wasn't like that. He already said he was sorry before. So that's already been cleared up. So I don't think they'll treat him any different because he's actually on video telling people what he's going to do other than writing it out on a tweet.
Do you think he's actually going to keep his job, though? Like, do you think it's...
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
He's suspended. So that means that they still have a glimpse of hope that he can still overcome what they need for him to do.
Or they have more time to find out what other kind of shady shit might pop up.
I mean, don't you think it already came out by now, man?
Well, dude, it's true. That's a good point. Actually, no, I don't know. I mean, there's so much shit. How the fuck?
Like how you just changed your fucking mind.
Yeah, I know. No. Oh, you're right. Yeah.
But it's either way. I don't think he'd be getting the push he got if anyone knew anything about him behind. Come on. I mean, wrestlers have to know more than us. Other people that are involved in the business have to know more than us from the beginning, right?
Of course.
So
yeah, of course.
I don't think that he would work along Jericho if they knew that he did anything erratic. Mm-hmm. For me, I don't think that he thought anyone would speak up because he already fucking apologized before.
True.
He just didn't. I mean, and that's what it is too. And that's why people are praising him more, because he already apologized. He had no problem apologizing again. He has no problem taking these women classes because he knows he fucked up, man. So.
Yeah, I hope so.
It's a young kid too. He's a young kid and he's not rubbing anyone the wrong way anyway. So that's another thing.
Right.
And usually when you're young and you're getting star power like he's getting, you're kind of a diva sometimes, and I don't think he's being one.
You don't think so?
No, I can tell by his vlogs and how people react to him. And this is the thing too. He gets the kayfabe dick treatment. Like kind of MJF does, where people want him to be that way. How he always says he's a Spanish sex god. People want that from him because that's his character. And I think sometimes that can get to people because they say, oh man, I can live this gimmick outside of the ring. And he doesn't do that. And I respect people for doing that because people can get caught up in shit.
Sure. No, that's a really good point. Can't argue that. Let's see. Do I think Sammy's going to get treated the same? I mean, dude, I can't really say anything else, anything too different from what you just said. So I'll
I'm
go
really
with
just
that.
spewing common sense because people just try to rub everyone on the wrong way about a certain person, and I'm not letting that happen. Facts.
Right.
I need
Well, that's
facts.
the thing. So I just hope that he is actually like I know he's making he's going through all the motions in trying to do better and be a better person. I just hope that it's sincere. That's my only thing.
But in
Like,
another sense, you're kind of right. You kind of have to wait for at least probably. You don't know if more shit's gonna come out.
right,
Right?
I know that's the scary thing, but or I hope that no one else like does anything stupid, like someone that's already on the hot seat, like if since they're gonna be out or not wrestling or whatever, and then they end up doing something another fucked up thing. And I don't mean hot seat because some of these guys deserve it, but I'm talking more about like instances like Sammy or I guess just pretty much Sammy and who's the other Jimmy Havoc, right? Aren't they only for well Havoc was I guess for substances and
Yeah, he's just they should have done something with him a long time ago when he got into that altercation with Excalibur.
right. I
Yeah,
agree.
they
I
should
agree.
have probably done something then.
Yeah, right. Red flag right there. But again, I just hope that both guys are. Well, I hope everyone that's trying to do better. I hope it's sincere. I hope it's real. But yeah,
Yeah,
heading up-
reiterating last week, we were all just hot because we didn't expect these people to be this way. I think now is just you just have to go with the flow.
yeah,
Is what these companies are doing because they can't. There's so many sides to everything nowadays. You just have to do what you think is the first instinct of being right. See,
yeah.
suspension is that's the big word in these things too.
What?
Because some people are getting fired, but then some people are getting suspended.
Not in WWE.
I'm saying in the business.
Okay, overall.
See, like
Uh,
I'll reiterate, Michael Elgin, he got sexual assault stuff going on him, but they suspended him. They didn't fire him. They suspended him.
I think he's the only one though, because they got rid of obviously they got rid
Well,
of
he is
Joey.
the only one.
They got rid of Dave
Yeah.
Dave Christ. They
Dave
got rid of
Christ, which I'm very. Man, that's just. Man.
what, bro? They fucked up.
Like, I know, man. It's just hard. It's just, like I said earlier, it's just hard to believe after watching these people and even seeing shit on Twitter about people loving them or having good experiences with them. Just like, damn, I just never thought that this would happen. I'm not trying to say that I'm gonna praise these people, but it's just, damn.
Yeah.
Second Chance Wrestling comes.
Yeah. Second Chance Wrestling. First show is going to be November 21st. No. Oh, yeah. I don't know, man, because I was just going to say we're now kind of it seems like things have kind of calmed down a little bit, but I do know that there's going to be more stuff coming out in the next few days.
Yeah. It's
if
still
not-
already coming out.
Yeah, exactly. If not Sunday, then definitely on Monday. So
Well, it's definitely not stopping the wrestling flow, so.
no.
Everyone's still going out there. Everyone's still wrestling, still doing
Yeah.
their thing, and that's what they should do. They shouldn't. If there's a problem, you shouldn't shut everything down.
Yeah.
I don't know if that goes back on anything in the world today, but
Right. Yeah. Global pandemics and pedophiles be damned. Wrestling will live on. You motherfuckers. All right. So let's move on then. Let's talk a little bit about Dynamite. We're not going to go through the whole fucking shebang. We'll just talk about the quick hits, the big things that kind of happened, the things that we liked, the things that we didn't not so much like. And of course, we'll get into some Fyter Fest talk. But MJ, I'm going to throw it to you first. What did you like most about this episode of Dynamite? Like, what was the thing that stuck out to you? I mean, this is as broad of a question. You can take that as whatever you want. Was there a certain storyline? Was there a certain wrestler's gear? Did you think Mr. Brody Lee's beard looks especially good that day? Like, tell me, what were you thinking, man?
they're really good at go home shows. I would give them that. It's all the time. They're right on it. You know, it's just these damn brawls, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, there was only one though. There was only like
Yo,
the one.
it fizzled. It fizzled out, but it's just, come on. It doesn't need to happen every single time.
All
Other
right.
than that, other
Okay.
than that, there's a lot of things I picked out there, but I enjoyed the whole show. There wasn't a time where I looked away. You
What?
know, seeing trash get thrown on Brit,
Right. Always
always a
nice.
A+ segment for me.
Always nice. I like that she was trying to say that the thing was soundproof when there was indeed no
It was
fucking. Yeah, there wasn't a roof on it or anything like. So that was good. But so what about so let's talk about the Luchasaurus and Wardlow lumberjack match. Because I mean the show kicked off with just this first gimmick match. You have the fucking best friends out there dressed as lumberjacks, which was amazing. But this was another one that you kind of said, you alluded to earlier, where the whole thing ended with a big schmoz at the end. You had all the guys all the lumberjacks attacking one another. But I just kind of want to focus more so on the actual match. What did you think about Luchasaurus versus Wardlow?
Luchasaurus could have done better.
In what way, man? I thought that was a good. I thought they
He
both had
just
good showing.
there's a spot, all right, where he leg sweeps a guy. Okay.
Mhm.
So Luchasaurus goes ahead and leg sweeps from the front. And Wardlow, common sense he's using, is going from the back because that's where he's supposed to fucking go.
Yeah.
You know how I knew that? Is because right after, Wardlow is supposed to get up on his back and then Lucha kicks him. So that means that Lucha totally missed going backwards
Mm.
and he goes front.
All
There's
right.
this other spot.
All right.
There's
So
this other spot, man.
that's. I mean, all right. Whatever. Mishaps happen. I mean, that's just the nature of it. But I mean, as far as the whole match, I mean, I like the fact that they were able to go everywhere. Fucking Luchasaurus doing he did a shooting star off the stage, right? It was a shooting star. Was it yeah, it was a shooting star. I mean, he's a fucking big boy. I mean, fucking props to him. And then just Wardlow being able to hit the F10 too for the finish onto someone like Luchasaurus. I thought that was also a pretty fucking cool moment. But after the match, that's where we had the big brawl. And then we had an announcement that from Tony Khan. Well, it was announced that Tony Khan said it's going to be MJF versus Jungle Boy at Fyter Fest. What do you think about that one? Are you excited for that matchup there?
Well, I'd say it's a rubber match, but it's not. But I guess it could give Jungle Boy redemption, getting a win over MJF, which I really don't think is going to happen.
I kind of do. Yeah, because this is their second. Yeah, this is going to be their second one-on-one, correct?
Oh, this is the third one-on-one.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Oh, so it is the rubber match.
Wait, what do you mean?
You said this isn't the rubber match.
It can't be a rubber match. MJF won over him 2 times.
Oh, he did? Oh, I was assuming that they both split it. Oh,
Yeah.
shit. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there we go. Yeah. Interesting.
That's why it's kind of. I mean, I wouldn't. Hey, man, if you guys want to put on a trilogy like this, and it won't be like a rubber match they've been doing, different. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing Russell again. That was the big top match that was at Double or Nothing.
Right. Plus, that'll be fun where MJF could just hold that. He could just kind of lord that over Jungle Boy for an extended period of time. Just be like, I beat you 3 times, you piece of you fucking shitty jungle prepubescent boy. Anyway.
And I don't know if I don't know if I have a problem with this or not.
What?
But the announcers are alluding too much to Wardlow turning on MJF. They kind of talk about it every week, and it's like, man, listen, dude. I only did one promo, all right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that. You think that would be something that they would do like this year at some point?
Well, I'm just saying that. You remember that promo that they did?
Yeah. Where Wardlow was kind of all. Yeah.
No?
I don't know. I mean, I think that was just showing how scared MJF is, and I guess how tough and intimidating Wardlow can be. That's kind of.
Well, if you think about it, they've kind of been together for a while.
Yeah, but not really though. I mean, the company hasn't even been around for 2 years.
Yeah, but look who they're already split up. What's their names?
Butcher, Bunny, and Blade. Bunny, Blade, Butcher.
No, they already tried to do the elite thing. That's what I was about to say.
The who?
They already had Hangman and Matt going after each other. So you don't know.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but they kind of stopped that. Like they kind of like.
Yeah, but it was getting pretty serious though.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know. I mean, I like the setup. I like. Actually, we already fucking talked about it. So let's just keep going. Let's see. We had the Britt Baker thing with the garbage and her and Big Swole, which I believe they announced that for the No, they didn't announce it for anything. Oh, because Britt's still gonna be out. Duh.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be an all-out thing.
All out. When is
We don't know.
Oh, we don't even know. Fuck. We don't know. Let's see. We had Hikaru Shida, but it was pretty much just a squash match, and kind of set up stuff with her and Penelope on the outside. They got into a little fracas.
Shouldn't it be the other way? Shouldn't Penelope be the one in there squashing while Shida's on the outside?
I agree. Yeah, it is a little weird having the role be reversed, but I do like the fact that she has that kind of mean streak in her where she will go after someone like that, and she's the fucking completely 100% babyface. So I didn't mind it, but that is a good point. That was kind of backwards, but is it weird for you to see, like, because I mean they didn't talk about it obviously, right? They didn't say anything on air about why it was just Penelope and Kip out there, and they were missing someone else.
Yeah, they didn't even say anything. What the hell?
I don't think they could. Like, I thought maybe someone would say, like, I knew they weren't going to say, like, that he was suspended. I thought maybe they would say, like, oh, he had visa issues and he had to stay in the UK or something. I don't know. Like, I thought they were just going to make some bullshit up, but I guess they're just gonna.
Maybe Kip was like, I don't want to be in nothing tonight.
Yeah. He's like, just write him off. Just ignore him. Yeah. All right. Yeah. This led us to we had Colt Cabana and Mr. Brody Lee tagging for the first time, which was interesting, against one of my new favorite tag teams, Joey Janela and Sonny Kiss of Bad Romance. Did this match do anything for you, MJ, at all?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Colt
What?
Cabana, this storyline is great.
I love it too. I love the fact that.
Someone
Go on. I'm sorry. No. You go.
No, you go on.
No. You said it first. No, I was just gonna say that I love the fact that.
I do at the same time. What? All right, go on.
I love the fact that Cabana, obviously he didn't see any of the shady shit that was going on for Mr. Brody Lee. So I do like the fact that he's not seeing any of the interference from the Dark Order, but he still thinks that he's doing well because they're winning and things are going good, but he doesn't know the underhanded tactics that they're using to get there. So I do enjoy that aspect of it. But so like, what do you think though? What do you think is the end game for this? Do you think that you're going to see Colt Cabana in the Dark Order, or do you think he's gonna be wearing the T-shirt and then take it off and attack everyone or something? Maybe not that, or maybe get a milk truck. I don't know what the fuck, but what do you think?
There's only so many ways this can go.
Okay.
It really did look like he wanted to like get that win. When fucking Brody put his arms down, just like, there you go, man.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. I think maybe he might be in the Dark Order for a little bit and then at one time just start attacking Brody. But I just feel like I'm not knocking Colt, Mm-hmm. I just feel like it wouldn't be good enough to build that way. I feel like Cole hasn't been in, they both haven't been in the company that long. That's what it is. I feel like it should be in Cole's position, someone that's been there longer, and then, it just makes sense to me other than someone that's new. But sure. I love how they're putting Colt in their fucking storylines. I mean, they know it more than us, is that he's been striving. Even remember the pipe bomb? I think that's what really boosted the Colt was the fucking pipe bomb.
Well, yeah, but that was how long ago? I mean, fuck.
Well, I'm just saying that started this little boost.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
Other than having to stay in ROH because that's the only place he can work.
Yeah, right. Well, no, he was doing stuff in Japan too, and I mean, he definitely went on a much more serious streak.
Oh yeah.
I guess what past 2.5, 3 years or so, where he kind of, I mean, of course he's still going to incorporate the comedy wrestling in there, but a lot of it, a lot more of it is, and didn't actually, correct me if I'm wrong, because I didn't really watch that much of it, but wasn't he a heel when he went back to Ring of Honor?
Yeah.
He was, okay. That's what I thought.
Because him and CM Punk had a big thing.
No, I don't mean then. I just mean his last run. His last run.
Yeah, he did.
Right,
he changed it to Boom Boom.
Okay. And then he was doing announcing for them, right? And yeah, so no,
his finisher, man, I love it, but it's not what this storyline's for.
I don't even know.
Does that make any sense to you?
Yeah, but what does his finisher have anything to do with it?
It's that I just don't. Brody has the discus lariat, and if they face off, and it's just an if, then he's facing up against the fucking airplane roll
right
up. I'm not trying to distinguish it from finishers, but it just doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
Unless they change it. But I love it, but it's just not for this type of shit. That's what it is. It's not for a serious storyline.
All right. I can't argue with that. Next we had actually, let's see. I don't want to we don't have to go through the whole fucking thing. What am I doing? It's so easy just to do that. But what I do want to talk about actually, MJ, is let's talk about, because you brought it up while we weren't recording. But I mean, again, we're taking a right turn. I know we're talking about Dynamite, but let's switch gears, because again, this is the All Elite Hour, so we only have a certain amount of time. We have to get this all in. But let's fucking talk about Tessa Blanchard. Now, of course, this is the All Elite Hour, and I know she's not in the company, but her dad is, so technically her pappy, he's in there, so she kind of is sort of, in there. But anyway, what do you think is going to happen with her? I mean, she's just been fired from Impact, stripped of the Impact World Championship. Do you think that she's going to be AEW bound, or what? What do you think happens?
I think that it might happen, man.
Really?
You get fired from a company and your dad is in a main place.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it's going to be over her name, but her reputation might be a little tarnished because of the way she did get fired.
Yeah, and what was it? Just elaborate for those that aren't familiar.
This is the story that I got. She went to Mexico to do some photo shoots, and Impact asked her to just do some promos there and send them in to them. She did not. And then going forward, she just acted hard to work with and shit, and then that's when everything just fell apart.
Do you think it's potential that she wanted to get fired on purpose?
Well, she didn't show up to work, so
yeah. I mean, she was a fucking champion, though. How do you do that? You have to have some integrity, right?
I don't want to suck Impact's cock.
Yeah.
Or anything, but they kind of did a huge thing for her. I mean, it's not every day that I'm not just gonna say big or huge, that a mainstream, because yes, whether we like it or not, Impact's on television.
Mm-hmm.
A mainstream company puts the world title on a woman.
No, not to
sound sexist, but I'm just saying that it's a huge thing.
It absolutely is. Yeah, you cannot dispute that at all. Just one of the things, though. I mean, and I don't know whether or not this is true, but I mean, considering all the stories that that I've heard, at least, about Tessa and all the about from her peers. It's not even from the fucking fans or anything like that, or the internet. It's from her fucking peers. Oh shit! I just lost my goddamn train of thought. What the fuck was I talking about? Her peers, from Swole. That one of the reasons why she went so hard into intergender wrestling was because she kind of got blackballed a little bit from like the women. Like none of the women wanted to work with her. Did you ever hear anything of that?
I mean, does that involve what happened to her earlier this year?
Not necessarily, but I'm saying that kind of led where, why she kind of started wrestling a lot more of the men. And I mean, it's still not taking away from the fact that she's talented. I mean, you have to be talented to be able to fucking be a woman and have, the company have that much like faith in her to be their main world champion.
And what's weird is that she's engaged to Daga, which is still signed to Impact.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. So what do you watch a lot of Impact? I know you watch a lot of old
watch
school
a
TNA.
lot. I just go on YouTube and watch highlights that I think, because I love Sami Callihan.
Okay.
I mean, that's my dude. And they got Ken Shamrock. I don't care how old he is. I'm gonna watch him wrestle regardless.
Right.
And they got Moose.
You like Moose?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who's the one guy, since we're talking about Impact, that if you could take him from Impact right now and have him show up on Dynamite, who would it be? Or girl? It could be even one of their. Do they still call them knockouts? Yeah, they're still the knockouts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
RVD, man.
Oh yeah. I would like that.
Okay, serious one.
Yeah.
You know what? It would be Daga, actually.
Really?
It would be Daga. I like Daga a lot.
But then that means that Tess is probably going to be coming too.
Well, see what the report. You know what? Take this with salt. I didn't want to say it because I saw it. It wasn't on anything mainstream or anything. But what I'm getting is that she's gonna go either work in AAA or MLW because she's gonna start staying in Mexico, and that's probably the reason why she didn't want to come back to Impact or do them wrong, because, and also they wanted her to drop the belt and she didn't want to. Yeah, she wasn't showing up.
All right, but still, I mean, that just looks bad. Like
yeah, which
it
I don't
looks
think
like really
anyone's gonna sign her.
Exactly.
Unless another company knew that she was gonna do this.
True, right? They were like, "Hey, go do this, and we'll sign you." Right after.
She's having time. She lives in Mexico, so that's what I'm saying. She might just shift gears to AAA,
and then she could wrestle your girl.
Which is, yeah, no, come on, man.
What?
I don't want her to face Shani.
Why?
Because, man, she don't deserve that. I don't like Tessa Blanchard, man. I'm telling you, man. I just don't get. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get what's up about her.
Fair enough. But what about Johnny Swinger? You don't want Johnny Swinger in Impact? I mean, in. I'm
not familiar with who that is.
Johnny Swinger? He's been around forever.
Yeah, I'm not
man.
Familiar.
So there's a really good promo that actually, now that I think about it, they definitely have to take down because a certain piece of shit was heavily involved in it. So, I do like. I love Tommy Dreamer. I do love Tommy Dreamer. I like him on Impact. I also love his podcast. I listen to his podcast from time to time. House of Hardcore. It's good. Anywho, let's see. Fyter Fest. That will take place on July 1st and July 8th at 8 p.m. Eastern on TNT. That's not a pay-per-view. This is just similar to how they were doing Bash at the Beach. It's going to be a 2-week thing. And they already announced the full card, so we're going to go through them, and we're going to give a few of the predictions about what we think is going to happen, especially on this. What?
You were wrong.
What?
You were wrong, Brian.
What was I wrong about?
It's MJF and Wardlow versus Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. I just saw that. My notes were wrong. God damn it! Please forgive me, AEW wrestling gods.
All right, so that's one of the matches.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think is going to happen with that one?
I think the ring might get involved, and MJF and Wardlow is going to walk away with it.
So you think MJF and Wardlow? All right, I'm going to write these down so I can hold you accountable and myself. MJF and Ward. Let's see. I believe. Nope. I'm gonna go Jungle Express. I just I think it's time for them to get a big win. That's all. I really mean nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. I really have nothing else to base that off of. Next one, we've got Private Party with Matt Hardy. So, AKA they are, I guess, the party. No, Private Hardy versus Santana and Ortiz. Who do you got?
I got Santana and Ortiz.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Just
it's a
because,
no-brainer.
yeah, it's a no-brainer, and plus, I mean, they're gonna have to be booked kind of strong. I wonder what's gonna happen because Sammy was supposed to be involved in this. I would imagine.
Yeah, Sammy was supposed to face Matt Hardy on
So-
Wednesday.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay. So what do you think? Do you think there's gonna be someone else? Like, do you think someone else from Inner Circle is gonna show up and help them out? Do you think that they potentially debut someone completely new?
I think that might. Maybe not even new. Someone already there. I think they might have to put someone extra in the Inner Circle.
Who do you think?
I mean, there could Sean.
Sean Spears.
Spears, yeah. I'm just thinking of heels here, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, you know what? Someone, I forget who suggested it. What about Kip?
yeah, but he's in his own little.
He's got nothing though. I mean, Jimmy's gone. He can bring Penelope in there. So then the Inner Circle has their bad girl. They have their girl in their crew.
I feel like it'd have to be someone big. Kip isn't bigger than Sammy.
Oh, like D'Lo Brown, maybe. No, you know what? D'Lo Brown is starting up Aces and Eights again. Apparently, did you see that?
I don't want to hear that stable ever again in my life.
Oh yeah, he grabbed the vest and he's getting the band back together, brother. I'm pretty sure it happened on
The band.
The band, bro.
They don't even have half of the people that were fucking in it there.
Well, they could get Wes Briscoe, and I'm pretty sure they could probably find Horace Hogan, and fucking Bischoff, Garrett Bischoff. They can find him. I'm sure he's around.
Mhm.
All right, moving on. Let's see. We have the AEW Women's World Championship match: Hikaru Shida versus Penelope Ford. I'm going to give my pick first, just to get that out of the way. I think Shida's going to win because she's amazing.
Yeah,
And
might as well just write that down for me too.
And I'm going to write it down for Kyle because I know that he would pick the same thing also. That's the only one that I know he would write. Shida. That's his. Actually, I'm just going to put Shida for every single person that's going to win in his match in his bracket. He thinks Shida's going to win every match. All right. Next one we've got. Let's see. For the AEW TNT Championship, we've got Cody versus Jake Hager. What do you got?
Oh no, there's one before that. There's one before that on my list.
Well, what? Hangman and Omega?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
think that'll be pre-main.
yeah. Well, I wasn't going in order. I guess it kind of.
Oh, you weren't? Oh, I thought you
Well, I
were.
guess it kind of was.
You were actually going to order in my list, so that's why.
Oh, that works. All right, so let's do the tag one first. So we got Hangman Page and Kenny Omega, the champions, defending against Best Friends. Which was that true?
This is my most anticipated one.
Really?
'Cause I really think that the Best Friends might win.
They said they've never had belts before. I could swear I've seen them. Wow, that's
Nope.
crazy.
Never had belts. Trent's only had singles gold. That's it.
Huh. All right. What about Chucky T though? He's had singles gold. Wasn't he a PWG champion at one point?
Yeah, but they've never been tag team champions.
They never
That's
ta-
why
yeah, okay.
that's the big storyline here is that Kenny Omega and Heyman aren't best friends, so they
Right.
have titles and
Yeah, they don't even fucking drink the same drink. Motherfuckers. All right. So who did you say? I completely spaced out. You said Best Friends?
I didn't pick yet. That's
Oh, you didn't
I'm
pick
just
You're flabbergasted.
I'll
Okay.
go with Best Friends because they're making it believable.
Maybe they'll drink the same drink at some point.
It's
Man, that would be. Oh gosh.
I don't know.
You know, I'm gonna have to say, as much as this hurts me, I'm gonna have to say Hangman and Kenny retain. I don't
I
know.
don't want him to.
I
know
don't want
that.
them to either, but just lately they've been on like the same page. Like, it's almost like they like
Oh,
what? No, I don't mean
the
it like
same page.
no, I don't mean it like that. That's stupid. Uh no, you know, like before Blood and Guts, it looked like they were like gonna pop off at any moment, and then all of a sudden now they kind of seems like they ironed out their differences. So I'm gonna go with Hangman and Kenny. Even though I'm with you, I want them to split.
You know how many tag teams are debuting right now?
Why? Who
Like,
else?
fuck. FTR, Natural Nightmares. Well, we can annex one now.
Oh yeah.
Think of all the. Well, I can't count the jobbers, can I?
Count the
And
jobbers.
plus, we haven't even had the hybrid.
Oh yeah, where the fuck? Oh, they're away. Well, or at least. Oh yeah. Does what's his name? Jack Evans lives in Mexico, doesn't he?
Jack Evans lives in Mexico, and Angelico lives in. I'm gonna be wrong here. I'm gonna say Sweden.
Really? Spain? Sweden?
Hold on.
East Hackensack, New Jersey? Hauppauge, New York?
Barcelona. That's where he's
Rehoboth,
from.
Delaware? Yeah, Spain.
Johannesburg, Barcelona. Yeah.
Spain.
Yeah, he's
Aren't
in
you supposed?
Spain.
Don't you? No. You're supposed to say Barcelona. It's with like a lisp. You're supposed to say. No, you are. You never heard people say it? Like they'll be. No, I swear. They'll be talking. They'll be like, just be like, yeah, you know, blah 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 blah. Jake Hager, Private Party, Santana, and Ortiz. And then I went to Barcelona. It's like, no, man, isn't it Barcelona? I don't know. I've never been. I guess I'm not cultured. We can hold off on doing night 2 since that's the week after. So we will do our night 2 predictions on the next episode of AEH. I mean, we have MJ. This is a 1 hour time limit. So we have about roughly 10 minutes or so to spare. I mean, what the fuck? What do we talk about? What's on your brain?
It's just WWE.
Oh no. We're gonna talk about them.
I mean, we were pretty serious last week. Serious episode.
It was. I love how you said you were like, yeah, it was one of the funniest episodes, and then like immediately afterwards, Kyle's like, it was one of the most serious episodes.
I mean,
like it had a funny
what's
part.
What's going on? Why'd you cut out?
You cut out, bro. Are you there?
Oh, I thought you cut out. Yeah, I'm here now.
No, you cut out, bro.
Well, what I did want to talk about was how coincidental that John Moxley is out right now.
Yes.
And they got an extra week to work with.
So, what the hell do we think is going to happen? Who replaces him?
I think he's still going to make it.
No, dude, he can't, man. Fucking
You
Renee.
don't know that.
Yes.
Yeah, but he has a 14-day stay in, and he has 14 days.
Okay, but what if he has it?
Well,
right? It takes 14 days to show
up.
They're going to have to do something.
They're going to have to do something.
I don't know what. I mean, who could they even plug in there? And also, by the way, what the fuck do you do? Do you strip him? I mean, this is the second time in how many pay-per-views that he wasn't able to wrestle? I mean, it's not, and I feel bad. I don't want to, like, it sucks that shit keeps happening and keeps getting kind of, whether it's injuries or a global pandemic that only happens once in a lifetime. I mean, shit. I don't know. I don't know what the proper thing is to do. I hope that he can make it, but I don't see it happening. And also, I don't know who the fuck you put in there. Who wrestles Brian Cage? I don't know. I don't have a name. Do you?
They might have to sign someone, man. Honestly.
Put in Jeff Cobb. Where's Jeff Cobb? Oh wait, that's no. I don't even know.
Put Okada out there.
Yeah, yeah. Where's Okada? Or get Jay White. Do you have Jay White's number? We can text him.
No.
Yeah. You know what? Last week's episode was it did feel good to kind of talk about it because I'm sure I don't want to get into it again, but I'm glad that this is something that everybody is talking about. I'm glad that it's not something that we're kind of sweeping under the rug and no one really just kind of everyone just kind of goes, shh, don't talk about it. We know what's going on, but don't talk about it. I'm glad that this is something that is getting out there so that we can get these pieces of shit out of this business. And I mean, hopefully this goes further and it kind of spreads into other avenues of whether it be entertainment or sports or whatever, any kind of work. I don't care. It doesn't even matter. Just get those pieces of shit out of here. They don't belong. So which I guess brings us to what do you think is going to happen? Like, because I'm kind of scared, man. It's been we mentioned it before, but it's been kind of quiet. I know shit is going to kind of hit the fan soon. Now, do you think it's going to be like AEW that's going to kind of be in the mix, or do you think it's going to be outside of AEW? Like, what do you think? What are you expecting, man?
I'm not saying this because this is an AEW podcast, but I think WWE's got a lot of cases that need to be raised.
Agreed.
And I'm not even, like I said, I'm not saying this because this is a podcast, but I've been seeing more WWE stories than others. So
that's true. As have I, yeah.
Well, not more than British people, but not more than British wrestling. All right.
Right. Yeah. British wrestling is that's.
It's not bad wrestling. It's not our country, so we don't know the internals of that. So that's that.
Right.
But I'm not saying it's just WWE. It just seems they have the most people. I mean, that's what it is too. They have the most people from other places all scattered around that have passed. So it makes sense that they would probably get hit more than others. I don't know what Jack Gallagher did,
Yeah. I mean, I read one of the allegations about what he did. But it is kind of strange that he's the one guy out of everyone, all the ones that were implicated, that they just completely erased. So obviously there's something else. Like
they must have had cold hard facts right in front of them or something. Like, terminated.
Right. So I mean, I guess
we'll
see.
And then they wrongfully fired Enzo because that story he claimed his innocence, and it turned out that the girl was lying, but he never got his job back. So
yeah, he was exonerated, but I think
he was in their bad graces anyway before.
Exactly.
That, so.
I was gonna say, like, that was just the fucking last straw to break the camel's back.
But they
were ready to fire
too that just shows too that you shouldn't believe anyone.
True. It's true, but should also,
even though I didn't like Enzo, I was still like, man, that kind of sucks for a person to have everything and even to fuck up a little bit, because there's always a kicking you out of the bus story, and someone comes back from it. The Miz, everyone said he was a nuisance, and he came back from it.
Right. Yeah, man, I don't know. I mean, last week took a lot. I mean, it was fucking. I had to take a break from wrestling for a few days, which, I mean, I haven't fucking done that in, geez, it feels like forever. But I know it's gonna get bad again. That's all I kind of have to say about it, I guess. But I'm glad that it's happening. It's I don't want to say unfortunate that some of these. All right, so for example, Velveteen Dream, like, he's one of the guys that is apparently done, like done. Like, how do you can you watch his matches? Like, I forget who brought that up. Like, was that
me.
you? That was you. Like, now that more stuff is coming out, like, he's probably going to be wiped clean from their history, right?
I mean, that remains to be seen unless he unknowing. Never mind. I'm not going to make that joke.
Yeah, no. Too soon.
No, I was gonna actually. It's not too soon. I was gonna say
I don't
unless he unknowingly killed his family, but
Oh yeah.
uh,
Yeah. Okay.
either way, I mean, yeah, he might get erased, man. And
Think he
they were
will?
just giving him the push that he's been waiting for
Right.
after an injury. It's just these guys know they did the shit. So
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
what can we really say? That's what I'm saying is that they were still claiming to be, I work for WWE, I work for AEW or stuff like that, and
Mhm.
you just don't know what they've done.
Yeah, and apparently he got into a car accident also. I don't think it was anything serious, but so he's not things are not great for Velveteen Dream, but good. I mean, if he's a piece of shit, then fuck him. I don't fucking care. Fucking deserve it. Seriously.
Yeah.
Fucking if you're gonna be a piece of shit like that to people like he was doing like pedophile shit, wasn't he? Or
I didn't look
or like
into
the
story.
grooming stuff.
Yeah, that kind of shit where they talk to you all weird and shit.
Yeah, that's
where it
fucked.
doesn't seem like they're doing something bad, but it's there.
Right. Yeah, that's fucked up. Get out of here. No time for you. I'm glad I didn't buy your fucking t-shirt, prick.
Well, it just goes to show that sometimes these people, I'm not trying to, man, how can I word this? It just shows sometimes that maybe we do need to look at wrestlers as entertainment business and not just being wrestlers.
Well, elaborate. What do you mean? So,
well, think about this. Everyone has the jokes and the stories of, the executive producers and movies wooing the people or getting their art off for certain stuff. We have to see wrestlers as this because they're on TV just like they are. So
true.
Stop treating them like they're in a different set of breed of television.
Right.
It's the same.
Oh yeah, man.
They're just doing a different type. That's it.
Let's wrap it up. Let's see. Well, we don't have Kyle to give his plug, so I will say one of his. Go to Carmen Childers AV Tech. You can find him on Facebook. I believe where he is in Alabama, they are running shows and all that. So you can contact him if you need any kind of sound engineer. He is the bee's knees. So go to Carmen Childers AV Tech on Facebook. And he's also a great guy, by the way. He's a good dude, solid dude. What else? What are the other plugs that we have, MJ? I guess we can plug the Twitter and what's the Twitter and email? I've gotten hit in the head too many times. What is it?
At All Elite Hour for both.
I don't think so.
No.
No, I think one of them. No, I'm pretty sure it's All Elite Hour Podcast at gmail.com.
Okay, and then the other one is Twitter at All Elite Hour.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. All right.
Yeah.
And then I mentioned it before, but you can also find this podcast on Marked Out Wrestling podcast on YouTube or on Spotify. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Music. We're pretty much any kind of podcasting platform. You can find this podcast and our Monday night show and our Wednesday night reaction shows. Well, I guess that about does it for me. I've got nothing else. Do you have anything else that you want to get out off of your chest before we fucking put a bow on this?
Pac, come back.
Yeah, right. We miss you, Pac.
Pac, come back.
Yeah, hopefully soon. Maybe he'll be here. Maybe he'll be the one to replace. That doesn't really make sense for him to go against.
Well, it makes sense if everyone knew why John wasn't there.
True. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys for listening. MJ, it's always a pleasure talking wrestling with you, and we will be back next week.
Yes, sir.
And otherwise, go join the AEW All Elite Wrestling Discussion Facebook group. That's where we'll be hanging out and talking some wrestling. So thanks, guys, for listening. Let's see. What is it? If you're not breathing in, what is it?
If you're not breathing in, you're not getting a championship.
And good night, Ben.
I'll catch you on the flip side.
MARKEDOUT Podcast is produced and edited by eRecord Studios and from Charlotte, North Carolina. Subscribe, follow, and listen to us live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook Live. Download the podcast by following us at podbean.com or subscribe on iTunes and Apple Podcasts. While you're there, go ahead and give us an honest and fair review and rating. Finally, if you have enjoyed our product and would like to see us grow, please donate to us by visiting the donation link below our live video, or you can donate via Venmo and Cash App at the handle RAVEPRO. That's RAVEPRO.
You're listening to the Electronic Media Collective Podcast Network. Yeah, it's a mouthful. For more great shows, visit electronicmediacollective.com.